Good morning, Blue Jays and Eagles. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Grace.
Welcome back to your summer school news. In this show, we'll be covering tennis, shaved ice, and cheerleading.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll start today's show with weather.
Grace, for today's high will be 88 degrees and the low will be 72 degrees, and for tomorrow will be a bit higher than yesterday with a high of 95 degrees and a low of 77 degrees. This has been your weather for today, tomorrow. Let's take it back to the front.
Wow, it's going to be hot outside.
But you know what that means?
What?
Calories don't count.
Well, I don't know if that's true, but I definitely know one place that makes a cheat day worth it.
Next, Casey takes us a look at our favorite place to find a summer treat.
Lilo's Shaved Ice.
I'm Casey Suntimer, and this is Lilo's.
So the name comes from Lilo and Stitch, the Disney movie, because we are a big Disney family. I have 3 kids, so they are ages 2, 5, and 7, and so we love Disney movies. And when I was thinking about what to name our shaved ice stand, obviously I can't use one of my kids' names because the other 2 would be sad. So Lilo, it just came to me because it's Hawaiian shaved ice, and that movie's set in Hawaii, and I just thought it was cute, and it just seemed to work, so that's where it came from.
My favorite thing is at Lilo's is grape orange.
My favorite thing is the arrowhead.
My favorite item on the menu is probably the Captain America, just because I love blue raspberry and it's probably my favorite flavor.
My favorite item on the menu is the Bomb Pop. I have 2 favorites. The lime and the coconut is so good. It's lime, coconut, and wedding cake. And it's got coconut ice cream inside. Love it. And then the Mounds is really good too. The Mounds is coconut, silver fox, and I think wedding cake too. I really like wedding cake. And it has chocolate sauce on top with coconut ice cream. So you pretty much got me with the coconut ice cream in any of them, but lime and the coconut and the Mounds bar are my favorite.
I'd say the most popular item is probably the North Shore. A lot of people order that.
Some trial and error. Last summer we started, and I just put flavors together that I thought would be good. A big key for us is the ice cream in the middle of it. I feel like it changes the whole idea of what you think of as a snow cone. Like, we're no longer like just a snow cone place. I feel like we're a specialty shaved ice store. We had a beginning menu, but then we also added more as the summer went on last year. Some of our staff members came up with specialty combinations. Some of our customers, like the Mango Tango was a customer. I came up with a lot of it, but also we bring in from our community what people, have tried and tested.
I can't wait to go there after a hot day of PE.
Speaking of PE, let's head over to Ava with sports.
I'm Ava Waleski, here with your sports news. Usually we talk about national sports, but today we focus on sports here at Liberty North, specifically our tennis team and the new courts being built. Jacob Aldridge gives us an inside look in our next story.
Recently, there have been arguments in Liberty about the building of new tennis courts. The city wanted to remove the baseball field at Bennett Park to make room for more courts, but citizens protested. So they decided to build more tennis courts here at Liberty North.
Liberty North is going to be getting 7 tennis courts outside of where the 100s hallway is. They're also going to be adding like a new bus loop back there and more parking. Tennis players will probably be getting special parking passes so that we can park back there and not have to move our cars after school.
For the past few years, North's tennis teams have been practicing at Bennett Park and at Heritage Middle School. The new courts will have a positive effect on the tennis teams because they'll have more time to practice with the elimination of having to travel away from Liberty North.
With the 7 new tennis courts, I think I'm most excited about just not having to have such a long drive over to the courts. It's going to be nice just to be able to go out right after school ends and just be able to start practicing and start playing.
I'm excited to have special parking passes and to not share courts with Liberty.
The new courts will be constructed around mid-September for the women's team to practice on in the fall and the men's team to practice on in the spring.
That's great news for our tennis team. We can expect big things from them next season. The Royals, on the other hand, are showing less promise. The Royals lost, again, this time to the Cincinnati Reds. But in good news for Sporting KC, it was announced that the USA will be hosting the 2026 World Cup. It may be far out, but this is a huge deal for soccer fans all over the world. Next, we have another Liberty team in the spotlight, the Liberty High cheerleading squad. Julia has an exclusive interview with a member of the squad on what it's like to be a cheerleader. Julia?
Hi, my name's Julia, and I'm here with Teresa Watson, a cheerleader at Liberty High School. Are you excited about cheer camp this weekend?
I'm very excited. We get to be there for 3 days and 2 nights. We're going to have a competition at the end on Sunday, and yeah, it's going to be really exciting.
What do you do best in at practice?
I think I do best at back spot. I'm really good at back spotting. It's really fun. I'm also... I would like to say I'm good at the cheers because, you know, I'm a cheerleader.
Yeah. What's the coolest part about being a cheerleader at Liberty?
The coolest part about being a cheerleader is probably the family society in it. We're really close. We love each other. We're always there for each other, and we stand up for each other.
Thank you for your time, Teresa. Let's head back to the anchors.
I'm excited for the cheer team's new season. I'm Grace.
And I'm Jacob.
This has been your summer school news.
Have a great day, Blue Jays and Eagles.